So hey guys, so first I want to do a quick update. I am canceling my nano metal fig review, mostly because there's already a lot of reviews on the internet, and frankly, you guys probably don't care as much about that, and I'm not really excited to do one either. If you want to see it, comment below. But anyways, yeah, let's get started to what I wanted to talk about. How do I introduce things? Now, if we ask people today whether they like school or not, there's usually one of two opinions. They either really love it or they really hate it. Then there's me, and I really don't care. I mean, I kind of lean towards the liking school side of things, but there are a few things that really bug me. For those of you who are wondering how this applies to liking or hating school, I'll get to that in a second. For instance, this week, which is probably the reason why I made this video, I finished a chapter in my science book. Yeah! Is that good? Depends on how long your chapters are. But anyways, after finishing a chapter in your science book though, you have to take a test on it. Boo! Now there are a lot of different kinds of tests. First off, there are your multiple choice tests, which if you know your stuff, yeah, they're really easy. And then there's tons of other ones like true or false modified, whereas if it's false, you have to write in the right answer. And then there's fill in the blank, which is probably one of the worst ones. But still, if they give you a good enough question, you can usually figure out what they want. But these science tests, these science tests are so terrible. Disclaimer, I actually like science, so these tests are especially terrible. Now in each chapter, they give you definitions for specific words, and they're very specific definitions. And in the test, they have specific spots. My brother's blowing his nose, I don't know if you can hear it. In the tests, they have specific spots where they want you to define some words that they give you definitions for. Like mitosis, or ecosystems, or I can't think of anything. Now, I know what you're thinking. Definitions shouldn't be that bad. I mean, you have just to memorize a few, answer the few that are there, and bada bing, bada boom, you're done. You don't have to worry about it anymore. But it doesn't stop there. You see, in each chapter, they give you around... How many letters are in the alphabet? They give you around 26 definitions to memorize. I know what you're thinking again. Pfft. Yeah, that's a lot of definitions. Yeah, they're probably a sentence each. But you can memorize them, you can answer them on the test. It just takes a lot more hard work, right? Oh, no. You are very wrong. You see, they want you to memorize about 26 definitions, but they only give 5 words to define in the test. It's a waste of time. And especially for someone like me who likes science, this is terrible because I don't want to have to define in exact terms what an allele is. I know what an allele is. I don't want to have to define it in completely correct terms. If I was talking to someone and I said, oh, an allele is basically a gene that says what trait you're going to have, that's actually probably an accurate definition. But anyways, that's probably not going to be correct on the test. For some reason, they probably want exact words. Even my principal and my teachers think these tests are terrible. And you, who make the tests, if you're watching, I like your books, but could you make the test a little less painful? Also, could you leave a little bit more space in the fill in the blank places? I hate when there's not enough room. But anyways, this gets into why I think people hate school. Now, there's a lot of things people hate about school. Bullies, drama, mean teachers. I realized everyone really likes to learn. You might not like to learn what they teach in school, but everyone likes to learn. Testing in questions kind of ruin it. After reading a book about the subject you like, maybe it's science, maybe it's math, you have to do questions on it. And now, yeah, sometimes the math ones are really fun puzzles. And yeah, sometimes other questions are fun too. But they really sometimes get really annoying, especially when you know your stuff. You don't want to have to constantly answer questions on it. But tests and questions aren't all bad. Tests tell you how well you're doing in the subject. They also tell your parents how well you're doing in the subject, but that's not the point right here. But tests also make sure that you are studying and that you are reading the material. And even if you have to memorize everything and you don't like it, at least you know it for a short time. If I wasn't forced to read my history, I never know that Texas was its own country? Texas was its own republic before it became a United State. I also wouldn't have known that George Washington, when he became president, had a unanimous vote, which is actually pretty cool. Except it's an electoral college, which I guess kinda doesn't count. And if you really think about it, school is important as a whole, because without it, you wouldn't really know how to read or write, you wouldn't know how to add or subtract, which, yeah, is really, really important to learn. And my camera's out of battery. So yeah, my camera did die. That might be why the background looks kind of weird. So this happened before in my Christmas video, which is extremely frustrating. So yeah, I know it's been a short video. Although last time I said that it was about 15 minutes long. Anyways, I don't really have that much more to say. I could just come up with more stuff, but I really don't have anything. So thanks for watching. Comment below how much you hate, like, or don't care about school, and I will see you in the next video.